Hi, everyone. First thing I'd like you to do is make sure you're holding your paper this way, which is landscape style. Don't hold it this way, okay? And you're going to write your name on the back. So let me write my name here, Mr. C. And then what I'd like you to do is when you start drawing yourself, because this is going to be a self portrait, start by doing the head at the top of the page. Now, I'm kind of tired of drawing myself, so I'm going to make up a character who's going to be enjoying herself, um, doing an activity that she's looking forward to doing over the summer vacation once we get out of school. So instead of starting with the shape of the head, I'm actually going to start with her eyes and I'm going to make her face first. So she is going to be on the beach. So I'm going to make her eyes, I'm going to make eyebrows, and I'm going to make her look happy. So I'm going to have her smile. There's her little nose. Here's a smiling face. So I'm going to make her lips. So just to hold this up closely, see how I made her face? So eyes, nose, and mouth. Then I'm going to make the shape of the head after that. Now, the shape of the head's an oval, which is kind of like an egg shape. I will give her hair in a moment. Now, we have necks. So you're going to make two lines for the neck. And from the neck, make sure you make your shoulders. So make shoulders. Remember, we're not drawing stick figures. And I'll have her wearing a bathing suit. So I'm going to put her in a bathing suit like this. Maybe I'll put like a flower in the middle right here as a design on her bathing suit. And she's going to be at the beach. So there we go. What do we hold when we're going to the beach? Well, if we're going to make sandcastles, she might hold a shovel and a pail. So maybe around her wrist here, I'm going to put a bucket for her sandcastles. Okay, so maybe I'll take my eraser and erase right here. Now, I don't want everybody in this class to draw themselves on the beach. I want you to think about other places. Do you want to do something cool in your backyard? Do you want to go to an amusement park? Think about the things you really like to do when you're on summer vacation. What kind of games do you like to play? Do you have a brother or a sister that you like to play with or a pet? You can draw one other person besides you in this picture. Now I'm going to make the legs. The legs aren't just one line, the legs are two lines. Okay? So each leg is two lines to make them solid. Now I'm going to make her bare feet, and I'm going to make you laugh in a few weeks because I am going to have Mr. Crab at the beach, and he's going to be after her feet to snap at her toes. So I'm going to make the toenails here. Okay. Now, here's her hair because we got to give her some kind of hair. Otherwise, she's going to look like me. Here's her bangs. Okay, so she's pretty much done now. Okay. Now, if you get that much done today, you'll be in good shape. If you have time left over, though, if you draw yourself and you're ready to do your background, make the ground line first. Now, I'm having her on the beach, so the sand is kind of hilly and it's not going to be a straight line. If you're in your backyard, you might want to make more of a straight line. If you're in your backyard, you might want to make part of your house over here, or figure out, like, if you put yourself over here, you might want to put the house over here. So you have to figure out how you're going to set up your picture. And now back here is the water on the beach with the waves. So here's the waves on the water. And, ooh, we might put a little something in that water poking out. What does that look like? Maybe a dolphin fin or a shark fin. Okay. And then we have Mr. Crab right over here. So here's his eyes. And he's like, ooh, that little girl right there. I'm going to snap at her toes. And she's not even going to realize it. Another thing that's going to make you laugh when I have Penelope at the beach is when it comes time for me to color her. I'm going to put sunburn on her shoulders and maybe on her legs. So there's Mr. Crab. Look at how cute he is. And then I'm going to make the sandcastle that she's building. So I'll make like some towers and stuff like that in the sand. And that is what you're going to start to do today. And I'm going to start to add more background details starting next week. And then we're going to start the shadows because this project is really going to be about shadows and how shadows are connected to our bodies with our feet on the ground and everything. So that will be next week. And I'm going to start to add more in the background over here. Okay, have fun. And let me just do a close-up right here of Penelope. Is she a stick figure? Does she look like this? No. Okay. This is first grade going into second grade kind of work. This is for a 2-year-old. Okay, have fun.